Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. A lot of talk happening in tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night. Mike Tyson's ring walks have been only circus spectacular, but yet with all that, the hit is a moment of extreme attention. Making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn,
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Tyson's movement helped out there. He avoided that. Well, that was good right there. You're seeing some smart boxing by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, a little step to the side, break up the pressure, and at the same time put yourself in a position where you can catch him a clean shot.
Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Good right hand. Halfway through round number one. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Scored well up top. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong, never took a step backwards.
Double jab right to the face. Takes a step back, then the counter by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see from Mayweather. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier and say, I know you learned everything from legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck. Because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said, you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to be right. Fundamental mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Tyson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Teddy, it seems like with Mike, there's such a commitment to that upper body movement.
Yeah, you know, without that, he's not Mike Tyson. That's what separates good you support that stuff. We got guys like Bernie Shavers, Big Cat, Williams. I mean, they were big guys. They could punch maybe as hard as Tyson. They didn't win a world title. Tyson's vehicle to really get there, to get to the finish line, to the world title, was his upper body movement. He'd make you miss, and he would create opportunities for those powerful shots.
Good work with the combination, putting punches together, and it's paying off.
It is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
And that's the end of round 2.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. And Tyson with a block punch. Flush shot, the left hand came in. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. A good counter punch by Mike Tyson. And another right hand comes in. Tyson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is a block. He did it there well. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Iron Mike with an iron right. Mike Tyson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Good looking two-punch combination there. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. So 3 rounds complete. We take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Tyson's in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
All right, guys, if you talk about ring generalship, you have to salute him.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Little head hunting to the left. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching, just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his best. He scores with the left. There's that right hand he scores with. Tyson's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Not able to connect with the uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Mike Tyson. And now he's targeting upstairs. To the belt line he goes with the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. And he just turns that hook up top and it does damage. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Tyson's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. That's a stinging right hand by Mike Tyson. Right to the body. Zoning in on that gut. Combination punch downstairs. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Halfway into round number 5 here. He just missed that shot up top. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Tyson's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Good strong combo. The start of the 6th round. Tyson's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing or anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now.
Big shot. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight. Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today. Headshot lands, was a hook. Off target with that hook. Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Teddy, you can see quite clearly that that cut is becoming a major problem for him. What does he have to do strategically here to deal with it?
Well, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe, whether you're cut or you're not cut. One is use your legs, get out of range a little bit. The other is move your head, the other is block. He has to pick one of those defensive strategies, one of those choices, and put it into place.
He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. Wow, Mike Tyson is really in tough shape here, on the precipice of having this fight stopped.
Well, you've been the kind of guy that's on the other end of it, like Tyson, who's dishing out the punishment, dishing out the hurts. You're not used to being on this end of it. He only has a couple seconds to figure it out.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit to stop this flow.
A good block. Mike Tyson smacked up top. And round 6 comes to an end. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside position?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Mike Tyson's tagged by that powerful hook. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Obviously, defense becomes so important for him now. That cut around the eye could stop this fight at any point. What should he be trying to do here defensively, Teddy?
Well, obviously,
That's a huge left, and yet another big shot comes in. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
and that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
6, 7, 8.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tyson's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Good-looking uppercut that time. Good combination. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And round 7 comes to an end. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Mike Tyson with a big uppercut. Tyson's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Big shot there, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Blocks that punch. Wow! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink.
And banging away he goes. And he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He's being dominated now. Yes, he got up from that knockdown, but this fight could be over at any moment. You got to think the referee's taking a look.
If he's a good ref, he is, but
The referee gives him a warning for headbutting. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Mike Tyson's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner,
Mike Tyson's knockout ability cannot be underestimated. This fight had everything leaning decision. They were coasting along, then he ended it.
Well, this one brings you back to the annals of the sport, the history of the sport. I mean, it makes you think about